Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Oracle Insights by Crystal. That's me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for any likes, subscribes, comments, and shares that you would make. I want to say that tonight I want to do a special reading for love, and not just any love, but sacred union partners. I am going to be using the Chakra Insight Oracle by Karen Sangster, published by Blue Angel Publishing. So I'm just going to jump right in, connecting to my spirit guides, the higher source, the angels of love and union, and ask that we receive messages for our divine purpose of sharing our hearts with one another in a sacred manner, because that is such a blissful experience. I promise that. Thank you very much, love angels. But based on our chakras and its alignments, what do you have to say regarding the love in this world and the sacred partners that share that love with one another? The twin flames, the sacred unions, the soulmates. Thank you very much. Sacredness. Okay, our first card is possessions, belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. I don't think this one, it's got a woman in a red robe holding a crystal ball. So I'm going to say that this card specifically is about the picture, not the words, other than the word treasures. Here is a crystal ball. Ironically, I was wearing a red robe just not too long ago. And so they're saying, what is it that we can see regarding sacred union, soulmates, and twin flames? Okay, so the first card that jumped out is love. We can see the love. We know the love exists. Twin flames, soulmates, sacred union partners, all enveloped in love. It's not just an everyday kind of love like you would love a pet or love a favorite fruit like a mango or love your family. Loving a sacred partner is about sharing not just your heart, but your mind, your soul, and all the intricate details of what makes you magnetize towards each other. So this is kindness, benevolence, sharing, and receiving. The other two cards they wanted just the top card, so I'm going to put the other two back. If they come back out again, that's going to be a surprise. Thank you, love angels. Spirit guides, can you please tell us something about the sacred unions? Something further. Elaborate on the love. What does it embody or contain as far as communication? Okay, so these two cards came out. Sometimes they just want the one that was either on the top or the bottom or both. Faith, hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. So, sacred union people, Spirit wants you to have faith in your relationship with your sacred union partner, but also with the divine. Continue to have hope, support one another. Miracles will occur in your life. And also, okay, so just that card, because this one is just, it's the solar plexus. But the reason this card can apply is because it's about taking action, on the love aspects of your relationship. Taking action, going about doing the work, buying the flowers, fixing the bath for your partner, giving them a sensual massage, taking action, using your free will. But I'm going to put that in to see if it comes back out. That one wants to come out. I know. And if it does, it was the sacral chakra. So please continue to elaborate on how we can nourish the relationships that we would like to immortalize. Okay, so we have intelligence. Now, education, knowledge, perception, and flexibility. And it's got a stack of books there and a candle. So it's holding a candle to knowledge. The reason that is part of the reason we can, part of the method that we can use to immortalize it is to journal about our love, read about love and lovemaking, educate ourselves on the nuances of what it takes to be a lover, not just a partner, but a lover, and be flexible. So have faith, rely on the intelligence of your own intuition, and be sure to love that knowledge. Now, when it does that, it wants me to look on the bottom of the deck. And that card is personal boundaries. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. Personal boundaries are very, very important when it comes to sacred unions, twin flames, soulmates, because there are, believe it or not, people in the world that do not want sacred unions and the specialness of twin flames and soulmates to flourish. It can be out of jealousy, envy. They, if not those two, they basically want what you have. But you have to set up boundaries that say, do not cross this line. This is a sacred union. Your values, your opinions do not apply to me and my partner. So set up those boundaries, jot down personal boundaries, because if we don't put those up, we're going to be influenced by judgment. So with that said, universe, please stick out a card and ask and answer this question. Is Crystal in love with a sacred partner? Now when it sticks out, it's going to be at an angle. And these are just techniques that have helped me communicate with the unseen. Okay, one jumped out. Drawn to the earth. Third eye chakra. Now this is saying that Crystal, moi, has the ability to communicate with the unseen. It hasn't answered if I have a sacred partner yet, so I can't elaborate too much. But I do use my third eye quite vigorously when I'm communicating. Is Crystal in love with a sacred partner? Now, there's a card sticking out. I'm going to see if that's a yes or the subject of a different topic. Oh, okay. Grounding, nature, presence, practicality, and stability. So the card that fell to the ground, fell to the earth, fell to the floor, is elaborating that I need to remain grounded when I'm communicating. The presence is there, but I need to be present. I need to have practical expectations of communicating. Now, that's the one area where expectation comes in handy, is when you're communicating with someone on a spiritual level, that you're open to send through your third eye and whatever other chakra you are balancing or working with, but mainly the third eye, and you're open to receive their input. It could be visually, it could be intuitively, it could be vocally, believe it or not, but it's true. Sacred union partner. If you exist in Crystal's life, please jump out with a card. Gut instincts. Intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. The Lion of Courage. But gut instincts is about using that solar plexus chakra to feel your way through the emotional state that you are experiencing. Trusting your intuition and sensing when something is going right, but sensing and knowing when something is not. You're not answering my question, universe. If it doesn't apply to this session, I rescind that question and go back to the couples, because that's really what this is about, is the couples. And I'm going to do 2 layers because there's going to be a lot to say, I'm sure. So that's it for me. Universe, please speak about the sacred union of the love partners or spirit guides. We have a prairie dog card. Yes, they want to talk about the sacred union partners, the twin flames, the soulmates. This is about expressing and experiencing desires, having goals, passion, craving, but fulfillment. This is a sacred card, and because it is depicting a woman that is stretching out her arms in the nude, and she is beckoning her lover to her. So I'm going to turn this around and show it to you as detailedly as I can. And I want you to keep in mind that, again, it's a sacred card. These are sacred cards because they have no shame. There's no shame in what they depict in the images. So I have those desires. I'm going to take my 3 cards up from the table and put them back in the deck separately so that they do not jump out in a bunch again. But if one comes out, it's going to continue with my question. So sacred union partners do have desire for each other. Please, please have that desire flourish, especially this winter that's coming, because that's a time when we're going to be stuck in the house unwillingly due to snow or bad winds and cold and freezing temperatures. Take a moment to consider how can you share your desires with one another when you are trapped in the house together. For those who are apart, may I ask for some advice for them? For those who are possibly on opposite ends of the coast, of the nation, of the planet. Wow. Another sacred card, but that's about body image. I'm going to put that one back. Ask for some advice for those sacred union partners that are on the different positions of the planet. Okay, creativity. This requires that you have a vivid imagination, expressing your originality and passion. So, sacred union partners, soulmates, and twin flames that are not together physically, You're going to have to find some ways to be creatively expressive. That's especially on the phone, through texting, through the mail, sending someone something as a surprise that they didn't expect. But let it be a passionate expression, not just one that says, hey, what you doing today? Rephrase that and, hi, honey, how was your day? Is there anything I can do to make it more pleasurable for you? Something along those lines. They want me to look at this card. Definitely. They brought out my card about the third eye. So this is part of creativity. These two go hand in hand. Okay? Creativity and the third eye. When you are using your imagination, you have to be visually adept at creating scenes in your mind that will transfer and transmit to your partner on a level that is conducive to being expressive of your love, of your passion, of your desires, of your needs, of your wants. And send that like in a bubble, a visual bubble of a scene that you want to experience with them, whether it's a lovemaking scene, whether it's walking along the beach, holding hands, cooking dinners together and eating it by the fire. Be creative with your third eye images. Okay, so next, I want to ask for something to do with the crown chakra, because the divine, who also wants you to be happy in a desirable relationship with someone that is going to respect you, love you, honor you, cherish you, worship you in so many ways. I use those words not lightly because they are actually filled with energy and power. So thank you. Here's one. Connection. Universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. Connections. So they're saying that, yes, when you use your third eye and your crown chakra together with your heart, the images will go forth into the universe, find the recipient, and that creates the connection between you two. And it's a beautiful miracle that happens, because once you are connected, you can send and receive images, messages, thoughts, inspirations, love, the emotion that comes along with being in love. So that is also about universal oneness, because when you're connected, you're in that realm of oneness, of total love, unconditional understanding and acceptance. That's a big love bubble, and everybody there is happy. Thank you so much, spirit guides. Here is something that self-expression and pleasure. So let's start with self-expression. Vocalization, individuality, inner voice, and assertiveness. This is what I was talking about earlier, of how you creatively send and transmit images, but you can also transmit your expressiveness in a vocal pattern. If you say, with an image in your mind of a loving embrace, I love you, send that and they will receive it. Now, this is about pleasure. Enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. Indulgence is a scary word because it makes it seem like we are overindulging, but this is not the case. Indulgence just simply means enjoying the process enjoying the process of being in love, enjoying the unfoldment of love, enjoying the beauty, being sensual. Now, gentlemen can be sensual too, especially when they're applying it to their sacred union partner, their soulmate, their twin flame. That sensuality can involve wine, bubble baths, together, walks in the park, enjoying nature, and so forth. Oh, here's an important one. Yes. Passion. Desire, fun, fulfillment, and joy. This is very, very cleverly depicted because if you notice, it's an energy being. It's your energy. This is what you look like when you're in the realm of love energetically. And it is about expressing the passion and desire, the fun. It's basically heaven for some. It is the divine plateau of heart and its expressiveness. It's your energetic form, and it is joyful. It is playful. It is desiring to share that unconditioned feeling of acceptance with another. So if passion comes out, then its partner must come out. Please let me see the partner of this energetic being. Oh, relationships. Okay, that one didn't jump out, but it made me look at it. So I'm going to show it to you. This is connection. It is relationships, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust again. It's partners. Oh, okay. So they're saying this is what the connection is going to involve. You two holding hands energetically, most likely physically, but most importantly, spiritually. Holding hands. Okay. Now, may I see the other energetic being? That's on the arm of the other person. Now, if it's in here, I'm just going to scream. And it is not, but these came out. Inner child, gut instincts, guidance, and family came out, but that's not what I asked for. And if it doesn't come out, that's okay. We've got a few more to go. Oh, abundance, finances, power, generosity, and money. Relationships usually are not about money. I can tell you that right now. Because they say, and it's written, as you know, for the love of money is the root of all evil. So guess what, people? I'm putting this one back because it isn't about the finances of the two. We are more focused on the heartfelt love and its expressions. Wow, this is a hot one because it was in the last video. It's about sexuality also. Openness, exploring your partner and letting them explore you. It's about beauty, sharing, and honor. Because when I mentioned before, you can honor your partner, you can respect your partner, you can worship your partner, you can love your partner, you can just eat them up. And I'm just going to go ahead and lay this card down because, well, I can show it, but this is what it looks like. If you can see that, that's another sacred image. And it is about a couple embracing one another. That embrace is so important because if you can't be together, you can embrace each other spiritually by sending vibrations of wantonness. All right, we have room for 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then I will bring it to a close. And I hope you do read the description. I won't be so wordy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Love Angels, do you have anything to add? Oh, they want this money card out. Okay. Let's just see how we can see how this fits. About finances, power, generosity, and abundance. Okay. Oh, they're saying when you do have the ability to go above and beyond, take some time to set aside a personal fund that's for love, for buying the flowers, the perfume, the cologne, the lunches, the dinners, the surprise pets, things like that. So let's make sure that when we're in love, that we show it somehow. And of course, showing it does take money. And let's not be shameful about that at all. You can send your partner gifts that you know that they will appreciate. Thank you, Love Angels, for bringing that to light. That it is it's under pleasure and desires. So express those pleasures and desires. Again, here's an action card. Movement, perseverance, discipline, and motivation. But look at the picture. This woman is quite spirited in dancing with herself. Now, granted, if she's in a sacred union, she is imagining her partner dancing with her. That is definitely doable. It's possible to experience the feelings of being in love in a sacred union, far apart, together in spirit, and dancing a love dance, and knowing that your partner's intention to be there is true. All right, 2 more cards. There's 2 more cards. Oh, Lord. Okay, what have we got? And then I may go ahead and set one up top on the globe, on the crystal ball. I call it the globe because I treat it as the earth when I'm doing energy work. Presence. Yes. Card number 44. Awareness, attention, reality, and connection. This is letting you know that your partner is present in that dance. The connection has been made and established. Their awareness is acute. It is a reality. Please pay it due attention. Journal about your experience. And belonging, community, culture, and tribe, family. Okay, so you know what? This one, I'm not sure it's going to apply. 2 came out. They separated, but I don't know if they want both of them out. So I'm going to set this one aside and see what comes out after that. As a final card, like that. And now it jumped and landed on desires, passion, movement, and money. Action and money. Responsibility. Self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. Again, responsibility. It's taking that seed and watering it. It is making sure that your love connection is nurtured every day, without excuse, in some tangible way. Whether, like I said, it's the sending them the gift, it's the phone call, the quick "I love you, sweetheart" text. Knowing your partner, knowing their likes, their dislikes, their habits, their traits. Getting to know them is so important because without that knowledge, you're basically swimming in uncertainty. So, keep the passion alive, express your pleasure, desires, Know that their presence is there when you think they are and want them to be. And set those boundaries so that nothing infiltrates your love. Because a sacred partner can be, don't get me wrong, it can be unconventional. It's thinking, it's being, it's knowing, it's existing outside that box set by society. It goes above and beyond that. And with that, I close with insight. And it's time for me to do a meditation. Understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. That is what you get when you go within. You evaluate yourself. You find self-understanding. You become more awakened to what love is really about. It's not about, oh, let's not even go there. You know what it's going to be about, because it's going to bring you ear-to-ear smiles, joy in your heart, and a soulful satisfaction. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I'm going to do one thing before I go. I have a twin flame deck that I would like to use just a moment and see if the soulmate card will come out. If not, what does it have as far as advice goes for us? And I would like for that card to jump out and bring it to our awareness. Thank you, twin flames, soulmates, sacred partners, for enduring this video. Enduring. And of this deck, this one wants to be shared. Oh, someone's twin flame is not ready yet. That just means you're not on the same spiritual level at this time, but they are growing. Don't give up on them. What about soulmate? I might just look at all of these and just see. Okay, we've got beliefs. Here's one about awakening. So they're having opposites. The unawakened twin flame, and then the awakening to your connection. Your twin is awakening to your connection. So they're covering both angles is basically what they're saying. If they are not awakened, they are awakening. They are awakening to your love. They are awakening to the possibilities that are more grand than your typical 3D egoic expression or understanding of what love is. Okay, so that's it, everybody. Thank you for watching. I want to say, please read the description. Please love your partner. Send them anything and everything you can. And stay in love. Stay happy and stay wise. Bye-bye.